Good morning, sunshines. Happy Saturday, the 4th of October. How are you? I am tired, excuse me, but pretty optimistic about my chances of meeting my very long to-do list today. So when I write a to-do list, I like to write out all of the steps for things because that's how my ADHD brain sees them. And yeah, because it could just be laundry, edit vlog, record vlog, finish mitts, sock, and journal, and finish a shawl mini. But that's not what it is, because there's all these steps that go along. So laundry, boring. I need to edit the first vlog of Vlogtober. Yay! Finishing Venice mitts. I'm super close. So this is what I've done so far this morning. But I ran out of yarn and had to grab another ball and just haven't attached it yet. So I only have that many rounds to go. So that's like maybe 27 rounds to go on this mitt. And I have just over 6 hours until I need to leave with my kiddo for work. So that should be easy peasy. I also this morning started the sock for my aunt. So I did the cuff. Now I'm doing a short leg, 10 rounds, and then heel flap and heel turn and pick up gusset stitches. That's what I would like to have done today. I want to finish this mini, which is very tiny, maybe attach the next one. It'll depend on where this lands on the needles. And then I need to journal and make some blanket squares. These are lowest priority. I don't know that I'll get them done, but I finished All Systems Red this morning. Very enjoyable. If you like sci-fi things, I recommend it. It was interesting. I feel like the murder bot and I would be friends. Like, I feel like we're very similar in a lot of the things that the murder bot thinks. Yeah, I really enjoy it. I looked up what the next book was, and like I saw the cover for the series, and I have to say I'm very disappointed. Because I feel like the murder bot should be more androgynous, because they're not anything. Like, they're not male or female. They don't have reproductive parts at all. And it's very clearly a guy playing the murder bot in the TV show. So that's disappointing. But I think I'm going to put the next book on hold maybe for the end of the month. We'll see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 library books out, but one I'm going to finish tomorrow. I'm going to finish Grown Women Talk tomorrow, maybe today, but probably tomorrow. And so I'm going to be starting one of the other 3 today because I finished All Systems Red, and I like to have a nonfiction book that I read in the morning before work, just so that I'm learning something. Like, all reading is valuable, but like I like to be learning something. So I do have a nonfiction book on my bookshelf. I think that's what I'm going to pick up. Like, I own a nonfiction book that I haven't read, so I think that's what is going to be next. But I started reading a book called Hip Hop His History earlier this year, and then I had to return it because someone else requested it. So maybe I'll maybe I'll put that on hold again, like toward the end of the month, like try to get through this other nonfiction book. Not get through, I think I'm going to find it very interesting, but yeah, maybe Hip Hop is History will come up towards the end of the month. That would be cool. But I need to get these blanket squares done so I don't fall behind again, because I'm so close to finishing that blanket. I don't think finishing this year is realistic. I'd have to read a lot of books, but also kind of maybe. Like, especially if I read the Murderbot Diaries, those books are short. The first one was only like 150 pages. And I think the library book that I'm going to pick up today is pretty short too. And it's a series of short stories. So that should go pretty quick. Oh, okay. I really need to get working on this mitt if I want to get it done. But of course I can't just focus on the mitt because that would be, I mean, I did this morning. I focused on it and now I'm over it. So I also need to weave in the ends on this mitt and the other mitt. So that has to be in there too. All right. So I said I have just under 6 hours to go. So I'll hopefully check in a couple more times before I have to take my kiddo to work. Hey, sunshines. It's now about 2 hours before we go, and I'm making progress on my list. I have the first, I forgot to cross one off. I'm done with this. This is posted. I'm just about to edit the goals updates. I don't know what I need pictures for and what I've already taken, so I will figure that out as I'm editing my goals update, which I'll put a link up here in case you missed it, because that's coming out before this video. But let's look at what I've been working on this morning. I need 3 more rounds and then the leg of the sock is done. So in a really good place to get it where I want it to be before the movie tomorrow. I have 12 rounds to go on this mitt. I can do that in 2 hours. I can do it. It's 12 rounds. I got this. I've woven in all of the ends on this mitt. I still have to weave in, I don't know, that many ends on this mitt, but I'm in a good place for that project. The first square for my blanket, I just need to attach it now. I wrote that journal entry, so that's going well. And I finished putting in the second mini. You can't really tell the color difference between the first and second minis, but I'm okay with that. And I attached the third mini just because I was in the middle of a row with the second mini. And I wove in the first 2 ends the first 3 ends, I guess. The starting end and then changing the colors. I wove those ends in. So good job, me. Very productive. All right, I'll see you in a couple hours where hopefully almost all of this list will be crossed off. All right, friends, quick update. My kiddo is getting ready. Their friend should be here in just a minute. Their friend who they work with, or like 10 minutes or less. So I'm getting ready to go. But look, okay, so here's the second square. That's the one for all systems red. I already attached the one for Phoenix Flame. I got distracted by my kiddo getting ready. What was I saying? Oh, my list is almost done. I've folded half of the laundry. I'm going to try to get that done before we leave, but if we don't, we don't. And then I'm dropping off my kiddo, and then I'm going to my boyfriend's house. So I'm taking the sock with me, so that should be an easy thing to finish tonight. And I feel really, really good about what I was able to accomplish today. So I'll attach the square tomorrow. Let's see if I can get this laundry done. Hey, sunshines. It is Sunday, and I love when my hair is first washed, but then I touched it and it started frizzing. Because it does these really cute wave things, but as soon as I touch it, it's frizz. Because I don't use any sort of product in my hair, except oil sometimes. My littlest came down and asked me a question. She and I went to see the Taylor Swift album release party at the movie theater. So that was fun. That's why I'm wearing makeup at at noon o'clock. It's a little past noon, but like this is a lot for daytime me. But you know, that was exciting for her. So I did take some knitting. So I didn't work on this in the theater. This is the second fungi pie sock, but I did work on it yesterday a little bit when I needed something like kind of mindless to work on, but not completely mindless. This is what I picked up. I also took the shawl to the movies and knit in the mini that was supposed to be for today and tomorrow. So I guess tomorrow I'll just pick a new mini, and that's fine. I'm not mad at being ahead of schedule. It's not like it's an advent where other people are going to be spoiled if they see the color or anything. It was like, I think I may have already said in this video, I don't know. It's mostly to keep myself on track so that this shawl gets done this month, because that is my goal. Because I'm sending it out in the post, and I would rather do that in November than December. And I finished the heel flap and heel turn this morning and worked on the gusset a little bit at the theater. I have dropped my stitch marker. So for this sock, I would like to get the gusset finished before tomorrow, which I'm really close. I think I have definitely less than 10 rounds. I think like 4 rounds, but I'd have to count again. Look how pretty this Hue Loco yarn is working up. Super, super pretty. I do kind of have a project that I want to work on today though. So this is my purse. I am hard on my purses. I just switched from the previous purse I was using because I need to fix it because the fabric ripped near a seam, so I need to do some repairs on that. So I switched into this purse in the meantime, and I've had this purse for a while, 5 or 6 years, I want to say. It's got a lot of pockets, which is great. I haven't used it in probably 4 or 5 years. It's just been sitting in a closet because it's cute, but it's also very bright. So like, I liked it when I first got it, and then I was like, ooh, that's a lot of color every day in my face. But it's the purse I'm using right now because my book bag purse, my backpack purse, is broken and I need to fix it. But I noticed I went to the bathroom at the theater. I was like, oh my gosh, what's all over my hoodie sleeve? Not wearing a hoodie now because it's supposed to be somewhere in the mid 80s today. It's already 80. Disgusting. And then I realized it's my purse strap. So I'm trying to decide a couple things. Do I want to just fix my old purse, move my stuff back into my old purse because I already know what I need to do to fix that? Or do I want to replace the straps on this purse with something else, probably denim, because I have so many broken pairs of jeans? Or do I want to keep these but just cover them with denim? I don't know. Like, I'm not really fancy, so I don't need to have a fancy looking purse. Like, denim handles would be fine. I kind of like the feel of these, like the roundness of them. So I'm thinking maybe cover them. I'm not 100% though. I'm going to give it a little time. I'm sure I'll check back in with you, but like, look, it's just flaking. That's gross. And I don't want that everywhere, especially on my all black clothes, which is what I mostly wear to work. Hey, sunshines. It's very exciting. I just took my turtle off of my spindle. It was tough. First of all, this has been on there for a while, but it's also very like tightly packed, and yeah, it was tough to get it out. But I did not break my spindle, so that's exciting. So I thought I would talk about it for a second because someone asked me where I had gotten the spindle from. And I won it in a Tour de Fleece, but it comes from Thomas's Creations. It was made in 2012 and it's 1.1 ounces. So, and I think it's my favorite spindle, even though I have many beautiful spindles. I always reach for this one because it's just the wrapping of the fiber on it. I just love the spindle. So I am going to go ahead and get started on the next turtle. I have been spinning at least 15 minutes every weekend on this since the end of Tour de Fleece. So I'm pretty proud of myself. Hey, sunshines. I did a lot of crafting today. I'm getting ready to take my kid to work. And then I have to pick up my kid from work in the middle of the night. And I don't know if I should like do a partial sleep and then wake up and then get my kid, or if I should just stay up and then only go into work on a few hours of sleep. I was really hoping that their friend who I'm driving to work, I was hoping that their parent could do pickup, but apparently not. How is this kid gonna get to and from work? Like, honestly, if I wasn't doing this, but whatever. So that's really, really sucky. Sorry for the unfortunate angle. I still have some of that lipstick from this morning. I haven't like washed my face yet, so this is just where we are in the wear out point. I did not fix either of my purses. I did do a fair bit of knitting, but fixing purses would have required decision making, and I don't know what's going on recently, but I feel like every Sunday I've had a tantrum. Like something has set me off, and like it's just hours of crying, not like sobbing or anything, but like I'm having big feels. I don't know if it's school year. I know that I've been having really big feels about my kids are like getting older. And it's still far away, but it's not that far away that they won't be living with me. And like, that's been making me emotional. Is it perimenopause? Is it stress? I don't know. But I'm worn out because I've been crying all day. But I don't know why I'm crying. It's like I do, but during the week, like even though these things are going on, I'm not crying like this. So is it just because on Sundays I have more space to process things? I have no idea. It's really frustrating. But I'm fine. It's fine. I just didn't have brain space to figure out what I wanted. My other knitting projects are easy because they're already cast on and I just do them. I'll show you the sock later this evening though, because I have already made a lot of progress on it and I'm kind of really interested to see how far I get today. Hey sunshines, that's like halfway down the foot. I didn't do as much knitting this evening as I thought I would, but still, that's really good progress on this sock. So I'm going to put this marker here so I can see how much I do tomorrow. I'm going to sign off the vlog here. See you for me tomorrow and for you a few days. Bye for now.